welcome back to APinkeClothlife. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but we are back and better than ever, starting fresh with October reset for my lifestyle, self-care, and of course my budget. So today we're going to be setting up my October budget planner together, chat about my goals, and also show you a couple of new tools I've created to help you with saving and debt payoff. All right. Now, before we jump into that, okay, usually I'll wait till the end of the video, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. I have something exciting. I've created a brand new 52-week savings challenge book that is now for pre-order on my website, www.APinkeClothlife.co, and I'll show you how I am using it in just a moment. So these right here, they're pre-orders so that I can make sure that I am able to make the quantity that I need, and they have been flying off of the shelf in my store, which is good. So I am very, very excited. So like, if you don't see me post a lot of videos or anything like that, I am in the background making books. Okay, now let's go ahead, let's hop into it. So this is such a fun way to make savings less overwhelming. So whether you're on a low income or just starting out, I'm personally using it for my savings goal. And let me turn this around. Boop. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so if you want to join me with this savings journey, you can grab you a copy at APinkeCloth.co, which is my website. And like I said, I do have pre-orders alive now. So let's go ahead and hop into what this book is all about. So this right here, this was a last minute thing. I just went ahead and I made a pouch for because I wanted to have something where I can just throw my money in there also, and then just keep things separate. So I made a pouch. These have been going pretty quick too. So let me show you. All right, so this right here isn't it super cute? This is my hand-drawn design that I actually drew on my iPad, and this is the inside. So this is how much you will save. And I've already actually started mine. I know I said it's for 2026, but I've actually started doing it because, like I said, just because it's 2026 and New Year doesn't mean you have to be like, oh, I'm waiting. You can go ahead if you have the ability and the extra funds to go ahead and start. I would say go ahead and start any 2026 challenge that you are going to be starting. Go ahead and start it now, only if you can actually, if it's feasible. Okay. So this right here, you'll probably save about I'm gonna round up a penny. So you'll save $2,800 with this. And this right here, sometimes people ask me, when should I stuff? When do I add money to it? You add whenever you can add if you have the extra cash. This time I had an extra $20, so I was able to do an extra $20 for this. So that's why I was able to put this money in here. Now you go to the next one. If, like I said, I sold something on the marketplace, if you sold something for $10, or if you did a side hustle job for someone and they gave you $22, then you can actually, and you don't need that $22 for anything else, you can actually put those in these two here. And once you actually use them, they're actually reusable. And the cards should last you because these are laminated. Okay. And because I like to make things that's quality, and I like to make things that will last you. And like I said, the only place you can actually get this, because this is something I created, is only on www.APinkeCloth.co. That will be quality. Yeah, right. Okay, so that is all for my savings challenge. And if you want to change the discount and do something different, then that's totally up to you. So like I said, these are on my website. Let's move on. All right, so let's go ahead and hop back into my budget planner. As you can see, I have a different budget planner. I have had people message me about this planner. Am I going to offer it again? Are you going to be using it? So I said, I still have my planner. So I do love, y'all know I love color. And this is just color. So we're going to go ahead and hop to it. Okay. Now we're going to be filling out October. So October does start on a Wednesday and it ends on I don't even know what the 31st is, but I just know that it starts on a Wednesday and it ends on 31st. So I am going to be actually placing the stickers on my budget planner real quick. I'm going to play some music in the background for you guys. So we're going to speed it up, and y'all just relax. Okay. Just relax. All right, let's go. All right, so now that we have all of our monthly stickers down, now we can really get to business with what we need to plan for this month. So I do have a couple of my stickers that I've created, just a jumbo bunch of them. And I will be using some of the stickers that are actually in here. And let's see. And let's go ahead. Like I said, I'm going to play some music. Y'all sit back, relax. Let's get this started. So this is what my calendar is looking like for this month. For notes, I'm just going to do basketball sign up. And that is actually $100 because we are out of the county of where they're at. So they charge an extra $15, and then there's like a $10 processing fee. So it ends up being $100. And then also, what else? Oh, decals. My decals are going to be $75. I'm going to do it for 3 years. And that I'm going to try to hit that at the 19th. So that way, by the time the end of the month, they should already be here in the mail, because the mail is a little iffy. I don't know. I just want to make sure that I'm covering my tracks with that. And let me, oh, I don't know why I had that turned sideways. Let me, so I'm just going to highlight this. And budget focus, guys, is pretty much just, all right, here we go. Stay on track. That's all I got for budget focus. Okay. All right, so next let's head over to my next page. So now we have monthly budget month outlook, which this is where I do like kind of like a brainstorm for my budgeting for the month. This kind of like pretty much sets the tone. So last month wins was, I don't even know. We're going to do that. Look, seriously, that is my last month wins. All right, moving on. All right. All right, so no spend goal is to save. I'm going to save money for eat out for my envelope, but I am going to pretty much utilize eating food at home for breakfast and lunch, and then also for my coffee. So this is, I switched back to my big little binder here for my everyday spending wallet. My purse that I have is a little bit bigger, so I can kind of, and I just feel like I have more space to do things in here. So I do have in the back, I do have a, look at this, I do have a chicken fillet envelope. And for Aiden, I do have a McDonald's because he likes to stop at McDonald's. Sometimes when we get out of school, if I don't have enough time to cook, which I am going to try to meal prep and I'm going to try to do a little bit better. But push comes to shove, we do have $17 in this envelope for McDonald's for him to stop and grab something. But I am going to try my best. And then I do have where I have tracked back here. So I did actually use my spending trackers to track my weekly spending, and I was able to do that, and also able to add my receipts to fetch also, which I'm proud of. So that's what my no spend goal is for this month of October. Savings goal, I want to just pretty much focus on saving on emergency fund, and the main focus is to build back up, because yeah, as that has gotten low. Next debt payoff is to pay off my, I want to start doing to my Capital One Capital One credit card. I can't even talk. So what I'm going to be doing is actually I'm going to be utilizing my debt payoff tracker. And I actually got stickers going everywhere. I actually redid this because I wanted to make it a little bit bigger. I do like the small size, but I wanted something bigger and kind of like a notebook type. And it does have the hardcore, not hardcore, the hard backing on the back. What I'm talking about hardcore? What the world? And I do have these available on my site now, so they are the new ones. So they will replace the little small books that I had. But this is what I'm doing for my Capital One. So I'm going to start for the month of October. That's what I'm starting. I haven't really came up with a payoff date. I need to sit and figure it out because I don't want to just put anything down. I want to be realistic, because that's part of some of the reason why sometimes we get caught up, because we're not being realistic. So I want to take the time to look at my calendar and actually kind of figure it out. So I will do that probably tomorrow or after tomorrow. And I do also do on my reels on my Instagram, I do a lot. I have where I do my payoff tracker, where I have been paying off my credit card. I use prop money for this because, like I said, I want this money to go straight to the credit card as soon as it can. But I'm the type of person that I do need a visual, so I do use prop money in there. And then this is my paid off savings challenge. Everybody has been actually using this and getting this. The A6 one is very, very popular, so I've been making like a lot of those. But so I do have this in A6 also, but this is where we're at for here for my Capital One credit card. And I do track it on here. Just this right here is just like a quick track. But this right here, this one is a lot in debt, because I have where I do like minimum payment. I also have like extra payment, amount charged, if anything charged, if interest is added, fees or refunds, and then my imbalance. And then on the back, I do have it where you got your paid in full date, and it's on the back also. So that's what I have for my debt tracker for paying off. So this is the new one here. Okay, so next we have investment goals. So right now I'm probably at $6,800 year to date. And I do $100 automatically to my IRA. Now, I have been, let me be honest with you. So the $100 transfer on the 24th has been messing my budget up, because I wasn't listing it on my bill, like my monthly bill tracker. But as you can see, I do have it now on my bill, but I was like off and I could not figure it out. And I think I was just getting bummed out, but that was part of why things weren't matching up. And it was my freaking Roth. I'm not even sure how that was missed. Things that make you go, So I am adding that to my October budget. So this is an automatic transfer that goes there every month. And you will see me put that in my monthly bill tracker. And I also have it here on my monthly calendar. So it is there. All right. So important dates that we have is I have a nail appointment on the 13th. I have a massage because because I'm always like using my hands and I'm always like motion, same repetitive motion. And that has actually pretty much helped me because my back was really hurting me, and it has helped me like 1,000 times. So like I said, I'm going to make that as a priority, as a self-care thing for myself for monthly. And if I can save for it for a month, that should be perfectly fine. So that is on the 23rd. And then I have, what else do I have? Oh, then we have decals, which are due by the end of the month. And then we have Aiden's basketball, which needs to be paid. We're going to say, no, end of month. We're going to do decals. I'm going to do 19th. So that way I'll have time to get it mailed to me and everything. All right, so let's go ahead and add to my monthly bill tracker, which is next. Now this right here, I'm sure you guys don't want to see me writing all in this. So I'm going to actually go ahead, fill this in. And basically what my monthly bill tracker is, this is basically all of the bills that I put on my stickers. This is like a real-time check, register, ledger, however you want to call it. So when the bills come in, I have paid date. I have what I budgeted for with the actual amount that was paid. And then I just check and I put paid. Sometimes I'll do a check mark. I like to use these little paid stickers that I have here, and I just pretty much just put paid, paid, paid. I like to be extra, okay? All right. Okay, so I am going to go ahead, guys, and I'm going to go ahead and fill out my monthly bill tracker. I'm not going to show you guys how I'm doing it, so I'm just going to, when you come back, it's going to be like that. See? We're done. Magic. No, we are done, okay? I told you. All right, so we're going to actually, this time I'm going to use my little magenta, and all of my automatic payments are going to be this color. So, Gym is automatic. After School Water, Brinks is automatic, and I did do 40/35, but remember I got a huge discount credit for Brinks, so it's going to be actually nothing, and I'm just going to actually do check mark. No, we're not going to do a check mark. We are actually going to do a paid. Let's do paid. Let's be fancy. Okay, and then Netflix is an automatic payment. Xfinity is an automatic. Roth IRA is automatic. Okay, and then down here will be, and I'm going to wait to fill this in because I want to make sure that I have the certain color of marker to do this, because usually I'll fill it in, but then I'm like scrambling around looking for the marker that I need for that color. So patience, that's what I gotta have. All right, so next let's head over to our next section, and that will be on the next page, our paycheck budget sheets. And this is just our workout for paycheck budgets, like our cash envelopes that we have, the bills that are due. And I always go back to this to see which bills that I have due, because the paycheck is the 10th. So all the bills until the 24th will have to be paid by the paycheck for the 10th, and that will go here. So I do have 5 of these here, but I don't get paid for 5 paychecks, which would be lovely. But this is just for people that have 5 paychecks. All right, so for my weekly expenses, like I told you guys, I do like to track my weekly expenses. And this is, I track it here on the go. Makes it easier so I can kind of see what I got going on. And I never thought about using these sheets to do that, to do like the tracking, because I actually like having, instead of like a separate, where's my book? Instead of having like a separate expense tracker book or whatever, whatnot, I just have it all in here with my cash and money that I spent. So that makes it a lot easier. So the first week will be the 1st through the 5th. The next week will be the 6th through the 12th. The next week will be the 13th through the 19th. The next week will be the 20th through the 26th. My gosh, they are walking so hard upstairs. 27 through the 30th. I'm serious. I think nobody walks around until I do a video, and then that's when everybody walks. My gosh, sounds like they're up there doing cheer stomp or something. But anyways, so instead of doing this sheet, I would do the sheet. I am going to be utilizing, like I told you guys, I'm going to be utilizing my debt payoff tracker. Then we have some extra sinking funds breakdown sheets, and then we have this. And I think, guys, this is about all that I have for setting up. All right, guys, so that's my October reset, my lifestyle goals, self-care, and of course my full budget setup for October. So I am so glad to be back here with you guys. I haven't done, oh my gosh, the video, it was kind of messing with me that I didn't do a video, but I knew I had stuff backstage to do. But let me know in the comments, what's one financial or self-care goal you're setting for October? So don't also forget, guys, to check out my 52-week savings challenges and debt tracker at www.pinklife.co. And if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and join me on this journey to budget better on a low income. And until next time, guys, peace.